Future Christina and Teddy here. We never officially opened our Epcot vlog for today. You know that, Teddy?
Yeah.
We just went straight into Spaceship Earth, straight into the fun, and didn't even think to do a proper opener. So what you're going to see is a little adventure we did at Epcot today. So you guys know what to do. Grab yourselves a tasty treat and a beverage of your choice, and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside this vlog at all times. Wall-E 508 today. Per Teddy's request, the first thing we're doing is Spaceship Earth. It's only a 10-minute wait, and it hasn't even been that. It's basically just shy of walk-on, so we're gonna do this. My little elf is riding in front, and I am riding in back. He has his Santa hat today, his Christmas dinosaur shirt, and all kinds of jingle bells. I have reindeer ears that I probably better take off for the picture.
But it also brings with it the dawn of great civilization. To trade with all our solutions. They create a simple common alphabet, adaptable to most languages. Remember how easy it was to learn?
Sofia and Cleveland Catatite. Uranos, Deye, Kadekun Mala
Now this thing's the time. Why?
Forever. Or so we think. It turns out there are copies of some of these books in the library. Now knowledge can travel as fast as these new books, and travel they do.
You won't have to worry about your pets while you're gone, thanks to handy household robots. You'll leave your country home in an ultra-light, ultra-powerful, totally networked family car that can take you anywhere. Since you like to wing it,
So we're going through Moana, the Journey of Water. We're actually going to slow down a little bit today and read some of the signs to make it a little more educational so it can count as some homeschooling hours. But this is always a must-do for us, huh, Teddy? This first sign as you enter talks about the water cycle. And I'm not going to read everything verbatim to you. I invite you to stop and slow down with the Ohana that you travel with and read them for yourself. But we are going to kind of go over them. The next cycle talks about rain, where our cycle begins. So we're going to read over that sign together. Teddy and I like rain. We like to dance in the rain, as my good friend back in Maine, Sam, once taught me to do. Samantha always taught me, just dance in the rain. So anyway, we liked out of this sign how it talked about the gentle water tumbles down the mountains, filling the world with its happy music. Teddy looks like he's getting a steam bath. Turn around, sweetie. I'm wearing some of his jingle bells too. He took them off because he didn't want to get them wet. This is where we stop and make music with the water. Touch the strings of water. The next spot of education is talking about stream. Let's read this together, Teddy. We read it, and now the interactive part. You pick your arms up and wave, it's supposed to make the water come up. I think Teddy kind of goes fast on it though. Next up in our educational journey of this is wetland, building community. Slowing down as it leaves the hills, our stream spreads out and soaks the soil. I like this too at the end. Keep water clean by safely disposing of chemicals and use all natural products when possible. They are better for the environment. Next up on our educational journey is spring. And Teddy found an empty spot, so I'll let him do this for a minute and then we'll read together. On this interactive one, you hold your hand way down low and then slowly raise it, and it makes the water come up. Teddy, can you demonstrate? Bring your hand up, up, up. Up, 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 up. There you go. Up, up, up. So we had fun playing, and then we came back to read the sign. I showed him how to get it to raise a little higher, so now I'm going to see if he can do it. Yeah, it will follow. Not quite. I'm going to help Teddy. Try to... Yeah. Next up is land, shaped by water. Teddy was pointing out the conservation piece of this. Water's constant energy can create leaks in your home. Fixing dripping faucets and running toilets is a quick way to save a lot of water. Thank you, Teddy, for pointing that out. And again, there is a dry path if you don't want to do the wet path. After you. Voila! There is beautiful lighting on these flowers. We're actually going to stop and visit. There is a restroom in here. We've actually never visited this restroom, so Teddy said, let's check it out. I wanted to see the flowers. Closer look there. They are popping the way the sun is hitting those right now. After our restroom break, we're back on the trail. Next up is lake. Click out. Teddy is posing by the very nice waterfall shot here. I always like getting with Spaceship Earth in the background. Now we're gonna read the sign together. We were really enjoying this one. I like how the water has been changed by the places it passed through and by the people it met along the way. Now it all combines and continues as one. And Teddy and I were talking about how that's kind of a human life too. You're changed by the people you meet and the places you visit. And Teddy wanted to point out the conservation piece as well. And it's important to pick up litter. Beautiful light on this right now. We stopped by here and read about the river, and I love the whole sub-headline here. We are all voyagers. I love that. I also loved this end line. We are all water. And then let's do our part for the water cycle by making our homes water friendly. Water efficient appliances and low flow shower heads and faucets can save a lot. Kind of hard to see down in there, but Teddy has stepped up to see the water spouts shooting down through the river. So we're in the spot now that's the big river, and if you get the whole crowd lined up to raise their hands all together, it shoots up a big stream. Sun is kind of on it, so it's hard for you guys to see, but we're stopping now at the ocean. He's doing good to remembering to pull up his sleeves before he touches the water features. Came back over to reread the sign together. The ocean is truly a great friend of ours. That's a good takeaway. Then the conservation piece. The ocean chooses you to help protect this amazing resource. Plastic waste can hurt water and animals living in it. Now we are at Sky. Water knows the way. You get an empty spot, you just gotta take it. Another steam bath. Are you a true friend of water? Pledge to protect the water cycle so we will have clean water for future generations. Become part of the Epcot community working to make a better world together. Last time we were in Epcot, Food and Wine was still going on, and now we've switched to the Christmas booth offerings. So I'm gonna notate a couple of them for just your reference, and also we're finally getting Mark back with us in a week, so he might wanna see some of this, especially things that are good for him, like nuts. This is a good, healthier option. Fire roasted, Teddy was asking what fire roasted it is. It's just kind of the way they do it, so maybe sometime I can show you a video. They put it in like a little thing and turn it over like a fire. So I was explaining to Teddy what fire roasted means. So I'm going to show him a video sometime on YouTube. And I like that the eggnog is the non-alcoholic version. And then they do have alcoholic beverages around. I don't cover alcohol on this channel because we don't drink alcohol in our family. But we will be trying some of these. Over here, there is a different sign that actually will show you some pictures. Teddy, do you see the picture of the fire roasted chestnuts to give you an idea? Then Teddy sometimes doesn't realize when I'm filming not to step right in front of the camera. The cashews, Teddy just tried cashews for the first time yesterday, so that's exciting. Now I don't need to pull up a YouTube video because we can show Teddy, look what they're doing. They're fire roasting over there. I love these displays that have like the winter spices and the oranges with the cloves stuck in them and stuff. And look what we got over here, Teddy, some like gingerbread displays. And some trees. This is cool. And Teddy mentioned a nice grassy area to run on. Looking over another booth with pictures, and they have a plant-based chorizo tamale. Oh my. Yeah, I'll be. And you do? The pastelon? Sofrito marinated beef with sweet plantains and olives. I don't know, Teddy. I don't know if that really screams you. This year, for sure, we're going to do the cookie stroll when Mark gets here, but I want to wait for Mark to join us. You get any of the 5 holiday cookies, and then you get like the treat. So we're making our way across the bridge to go see Canada Far and Wide, the show here in Canada. Keep walking, Teddy, honey. Keep walking. Canada was his pick to work on for geography. We started with Mexico a few weeks ago and then kind of got off track. Coming in to see the show. Teddy really enjoyed the movie. We were dancing to the Canada, My Canada song at the end. Now he's getting his Kid Caught Fun Stop card and he's coloring on it. I want to cover the cool trivia board over here. They have a really cool board here that says the fact of the day and trivia. Really awesome. I'll let you pause your screen if you'd like to read that over. A look at the Canadian map. I actually have Canadian heritage, and so does Teddy's dad. So obviously, because Maine is right on the border of Canada, so our heritage comes from Nova Scotia and New Brunswick. Teddy's idea of coloring is still basically scribble. He's really not an artist. I just encourage whatever. Go to town, have fun with it. His dad didn't like coloring as a child either, and I wasn't really into it either, so. We're gonna spend some more time just wandering around Canada. Right here is the Victoria Gardens, which are always lovely to admire. Every time of year, there's a little hut hidden back there too that maybe I'll get a better angle later to show you. Also here is the table service Le Cellier. Mark and I used to love this table service, and actually we have not been in a long time, and Mark is saying he'd love to go back, so that is in our future in the next few months. I was going to try to show you some of their current menu, but there's the way the sun is reflecting right now, I don't know that I can get it very well. It is a little bit pricey, but I mean it is a steakhouse, so but we're probably going to try it in the next few months. Just to give you a different angle, looking from the front of Le Cellier up at. So to go to the movie, you would cut across the bridge. And I'll try to see if I can get a better look now that we're not surrounded by people. And then when you come out, you can do the Kid Caught Fun Stop, or you can just go in and do the Kid Caught Fun Stop. Yeah, just to make that clear, you don't have to go through the movie to take your kid and do the Kid Caught Fun Stop. You can do that as an adult too. You don't have to be a child. So you can just scoot into that way. But if you want to go in and see Canada Far and Wide, I do recommend it. It is a fun movie. It's not overly lengthy. So I really do recommend it. Trying to give you just a different look down through the gorge. It's real pretty, even if you just wanted to walk through it and then work your way back. It's a real pretty little thing to go look at and take some pictures. But the movie is really good, although be careful because it is a 360. You can get a little dizzy in it. A handsome boy. He is decked right out for Christmas today with his Spidey Man Santa hat, his Merry Rexmas shirt, his jing. You want to show your bracelet too, his Jingle Bells bling. That's what we're calling it, our jing. Our Jingle Bell bling is our jing. All right, now I'm over on the bridge better to kind of show you a better look at that little hut back there, little cottage. So my reindeer antlers that I'm wearing today are very Canada themed. I didn't even plan that ahead of time. Teddy was asking about a quick service because that's what we did like in Mexico. Canada doesn't have a quick service, so we're gonna look for either a snack from a cart or a snack from the gift shop. Before we head up to the main mercantile gift shop, I saw this sweatshirt. I have to have this sweatshirt. There's always time for hockey. Yes, there is. Oh my gosh, Fairy Godmother Mary would love that sweatshirt too, wouldn't she, Teddy? Hey, I'm really a fan of this backpack too, Teddy, with the hockey puck on it. Look at that, sweetie. That just screams me. That could be a good winter backpack for me. I love these ears too. Oh, Teddy has found a hat. Teddy had me get down one of the hats with mittens for him to try. So I chose a moose or a bear. I thought he'd look cute in the moose. Yeah, what do you think? You stick your hands in? We figured out the mittens now. Oh my gosh, that is adorable, honey. This blanket would fit our family nicely. I don't think Teddy, can you reach up to feel this? Or you want me to pull it down to you? I did pull the blanket down for him to feel, and now he's discovered this that is super soft as well. Yeah, that'd be good for these cold nights we're having right now, huh? Up here by the main gift shop. Looking at the totem. I'm gonna go inside, Teddy. Oh, look at the snowshoes. You know, Mom had snowshoes like that when she was a kid. Grandpa probably still has some hanging in his garage. Taking a little bit of a time out. Had to have a little bit of a chat, but I think we're on board now, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're doing better now. Sometimes you need a little time out and a chat. Now we're gonna go take some fun pics, huh? Yeah? Well, wait a minute, let's see if this family goes to him. He's like, fun pic. Nothing like a way to bring a mood back to good, like some fun. Pigs. You're so silly. Can you reach the other lower one?
I need to be lifted up to reach that.
Yeah, I can't reach you. We're admiring the poinsettias along here. And like the last thing in Canada before you hit the UK is they have a stage here, the Red Mill stage, which sometimes has the musical group, the Canadian Holiday Voyage. So a lot of stuff right now for live entertainment is going to be focused on the holidays. We're not going to be here long enough today to see this, but we will definitely be back on future visits to experience more of this in late afternoon and evening to show you. So do stay tuned for that to come forward. Love these Santas. Those are nice. These lanterns are super cute too. Oh my gosh. An LED. I wonder what it does.
What is this?
Teddy likes the ornament that's the Canadian flag. I don't blame you, sweetheart. That's pretty neat and unique we could put on a tree, huh?
Yeah.
Too bad our tree's home in Texas, so not this year, but maybe next year. Look, Teddy, this is more of a Florida version for me, so I can get a t-shirt that says I'd rather be playing hockey.
I want to be playing hockey.
Yeah. This needs to go into our new house when we get it here in Central Florida. I love hockey with a hockey puck going through the glass. Mark, you would love that so much, sweetheart, wouldn't you?
That's the
And
right?
this is awesome. Look, a stirrer that is a stick. Again, I think of us. I think of Fairy Godmother Mary. Oh my gosh, that is adorable.
Here's a lot.
Teddy's Fairy Godmother Mary loves hockey like Mark and I do, so it's a common theme. We have selected our treat, but I had to point out this shirt as well. I love poutine. That is awesome. I do love poutine. I gave Teddy his first taste of maple sugar candy when we were back home visiting my parents this summer, so he was excited to choose that as his Canada treat. As you can see, they are just tiny little candies, and there's probably there's 5 pieces in this package. Just enough for a little treat. Yes?
Maple.
Yeah, just like we had back home in Maine. It's my favorite candy, actually. I haven't had a piece since what, Teddy? August? Yeah. So another choice for a snack here in Canada is the maple popcorn stand. So Teddy said, yeah, he'd like to try it. So we're just going to get a small little container of the maple popcorn. So he's already munching into the maple popcorn. Is it better than the last time we tried it?
Yeah.
Because we had tried it, like, I don't know, it was a while ago, a year or so ago, and we weren't a fan, but it was the end of the night that we tried it. So we'll have to report back tomorrow. Teddy's giving it, no, you were okay, honey. I was just showing where we were standing. Teddy's giving it 2 thumbs up. So we found a table here kind of in the shade. It's nice out, but it is kind of bright in the shade. I mean, in the sun, so we picked the shade, but yeah, he'll be mowing that down. I'd say that's good. He gave me like one tiny piece. Oh yeah, that is much better than that container we had like a year or so ago of it. I'm gonna try a little more. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, much better. This is actually a seasonal offering, a festival offering, but it kind of does fit with the Canada vibe because it is poutine. I went with the turkey poutine, which is sweet potato fries, turkey gravy, cranberry relish, crispy onions, and then there is the cheese curds in there as well. But Teddy, what do you think is better, maple popcorn or turkey poutine?
Maple popcorn.
Maple popcorn. He doesn't want to try my poutine. I keep trying to say try. Running out of time for today, but we're gonna go in and say hi to Figment before we head out. Standby is currently at 20. We'll see how true that really is. Teddy doesn't think so. He's guessing not, so we'll see. I think it is, Teddy. That's okay. Yeah, you can go. That's fine. Give us time to enjoy the queue. Teddy's reading the sensory labs, the touch lab, the taste lab, the sight, the smell, the sound. Think anybody's gonna answer those phones?
I don't know. Maybe we'll see the line.
Look, it's open house today, Teddy. Can you believe it? An open house. Even with a slowdown, because they had it down for a few minutes, it still wasn't 20 minutes. So here we go. Let's go say hi to Figment. Yeah.
Chairman of the Imagination Institute. Hello. On your tour, you'll see how the 5 human senses can help capture your imagination.
Oh, can I go too?
Absolutely not. This is one of our discoveries, the figment of imagination.
Yeah, I know all about the senses. Smell, touch, coochie coochie coo, and taste. Tastes like chicken. Can I go, please, please, please?
No, I don't want you out of my sight.
Out of sight? Okay, come on everybody, here we go!
Figment, you are not to interfere with the tour.
But you got it wrong, Doc. It's not about listening with your ears. It's about listening with your imagination.
Now I've completely lost my train of thought.
No, you haven't. It's over here. All aboard. Your ears are hearing 1,000 thoughts can start appearing.
With F-I-G-M-E-N-T, you can see things differently. Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Follow the bouncing figment. One spark of loose, anything can happen. It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll. Woohoo! You win 1 cent.
Oh boy! I love this toilet that turns into a hidden Mickey. Look at all the footprints. Who do you think made those footprints? Always a fun time with Figment. Another hidden Mickey I love. I showed this a lot too. Right up there. Right. Let's go see. Teddy's noticing this. He's like, that is really cool. Can I have my picture by it? And I'm like, absolutely, Bob. He's been playing with some of the interactive stuff in here like he always likes to after we ride the ride. We thought we were going to have time to fit in Nemo, but it is down. It is, they still use that lingo 101. So we're gonna journey over to Mission Space, someone says, with a promise that Mom can have a taste of Beverly on the way over, right? Okay. My must-have Beverly. Yeah, absolutely. My very dear son made me a second cup. I can't help it. I actually love Beverly. So, bottoms up, cheers. Love it. So, Teddy's not ready for Team Orange yet, the Mars mission. He is very happy to do the Earth mission, and that's only a 10-minute wait, so that is super exciting. We are going to do it for our last attraction of the day. The ISTC, the International Space Training Center. Are you ready for your training mission?
Yeah.
You are? It is go time.
I don't want to lose my hat.
I got it. You're welcome. So, same as we didn't really do an official opener, we didn't really do a closer either. We just got off Mission Space, and then it was time to get working our way back to this KOA to get Lucy out. And then when we got back here, things just went busy, busy, busy after that. So, gonna give my final thoughts now. The maple sugar candy was tasty, obviously. The maple popcorn was certainly way better than we had remembered from our first experience. So I'll be actually excited to take Mark back sometime, get it with him, and see if he feels the same, or were Teddy and I just super happy to have something fun today. I don't know. So I can't wait to get Mark's opinion on that. That turkey poutine, like I said, is not a every time thing in Canada. It is more of a festival thing, but I did it today because poutine is very Canadian and New England and stuff. So I loved it. That was actually pretty good. I mean, festival food is sometimes a little pricier than other stuff. Theme park food in general is a little pricier than some stuff, but however, the $9 that was, I did feel was a value. I felt that was a pretty decent little serving in consideration with other festival food servings and all of that. And I had a lot of people walk by me between the time that I got it and the time that we walked to where we were sitting, and while I was sitting eating it. Several people walked by going, "Oh, that looks good." It really was. So if you're roaming around Epcot right now for this holiday season, I would recommend that turkey poutine. That was pretty tasty. Texture was great. Even after the sweet potato fries had kind of sat in the gravy for a little bit, it wasn't too mushy. They still were quite good. So taste, texture, temperature on that was delicious. Other thoughts, we tried to show you Canada, but we kind of hopscotched around a little differently than I normally would do it. And sometimes that's going to happen when you are touring with a very excited young child. Sometimes that happens. And that's why I kind of show things with what our typical flow is, just so that you see the reality of what it is like when you are with young children. Times when I start going out solo, or if I have Mark with us or whatever, you'll see different vlog styles from us going forward, especially since we'll have Mark with us more often, home or whatever. So there will be times when it is all of us, and times when it's just me and Teddy, times when it's just Mark and Teddy, times when it's just me. So you will see our style change, and just it will still always be the reality of what touring is like for that situation. We still had a lot of fun today. It still was very educational as well as fun. So it was exactly what I wanted our day to be. And with that, I'm gonna close it out. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Check out our Facebook page, Hammocks to Coasters. Check me out on Instagram. If you don't have any of those avenues either, if you'd like to and you can't comment, you're always welcome to email me. All of this stuff can be found in the description of every video. Also check out, we're doing a new daily short of our back to our daily hello and daily hug. So be sure to check that out as well. And I gotta get this crew finishing up and ready for bed. Peace and love, gang. Keep adventuring, and hey, what's next? You never know where you're gonna find us next.